Well, hey there, slot car adventurers, sporting my really cool new cap from Harry over at Home Racing World in the USA. And I'm trying to figure out what to do with all these stickers that I'm starting to receive. Where do we put them? Well, I thought it's only appropriate, it's only proper that we pop this one on first. I've decided to take this strip on the home straight and load it up. So the first one, I've just cleaned this off with isopropanol. That won't move, so we'll cover that up. I'm going to put this one down first. What do you reckon? Alright, so we'll get the backing off. And yeah, we can put it just straight. I thought it'd be more fun to put it on an angle. For that one at least. And partially over. Let's get that evenly spaced between the top and the bottom. That's about right. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Nicely angled. It looks a lot more fun, you know what I mean? Looks a lot more. Looks like, yeah, that's more fun. It's got a bit of action happening there. Home Racing World, the first sticker on the layout. How's that, folks? And I'll just keep adding them along here in both directions. Yeah, that's going to be fun. And that way, whenever I'm sitting down to have a little talkie, you might catch a glimpse of your sticker for those channels who've sent me one. That's looking good. That's wonderful. Oh, that looks really good. So, I thought, let's have a look at the 3A3D kit that Harry has sent me. We'll open that is looking great. Look at that. Yeah. Very cool. Right next to the main center of operations. Yep. Right, look at that. And I'll have more along. This is going to be cool. Where's DG Raceways? One that could go next. I think it's over here. No, I've lost them. Oh, there's a X-Wing fighter. We're going to turn that into a slot car. Oh, yes, we are. You know I'm going to, right? Here we go. DG Raceway. That might fit there. Yeah, that'll look good there. Awesome. Alrighty. Well, let's pop this kit open and see what we've got to play with, eh? Because just looking at it through the plastic, I'm a little bit suspicious. There's a few parts I need to track down. So there's our body, Camaro, I believe it is. I hope I got that right. Not 100% sure about the American muscle cars, but I'm pretty sure. I just know that as the Bumblebee car, right? Yeah, I'm kidding. What else we got? Some tyres, excellent, and they're good ones. Some pull gauge in there, optional. Now, there's our glass front and back. Let's put my spectacles on. So, yep, cool back. Now, I like having the windows down the side, but I've got some left over from another project. I might do those little corner windows. Now, there's no mounting bits here and there, so you've got to do that yourself. That looks really good. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but there's a slight twist. This back end is there, but as you can see, it's not a big deal. I'm assuming once it's all assembled, that'll drag that into perfect squareness. But that's good quality. The details and the lights has got me a little bit immediately worried. So not so much so worried. That's the wrong word, but I'm gonna have to put some effort in. Oh dear. We've got an optional spoiler. Oh, I like that. Okay, so I'm going to need to find the best adhesive because I don't want it blobbing out and looking ick. So I'll have to look into that. I've got some videos to watch, but yeah, I want the spoiler on, but I think I'll paint that separately, glue it on after the fact, but I don't want to mess up the paint job. That's going to be a tricky thing. Got our cyclone motor. Here's our guide. That's very cool. I like that one. Perfect. I'll definitely use that one. Now, I like this red chassis. That's cool. Oh yeah, it's nice and flat. No twists there. Good. There's another one. So this, I wonder if this is their original, the original one. I know that they've done an updated version. Cool. Motor pod. I like that. Oh, that's sexy. Does it fit? No, backwards. Numb nuts. Put it around the right way. Oh, that's sexy. Sexy as. Very nice. A couple more motor pods. Oh, that's got diamonds in it. So that one fits in there correctly. What about this one? Don't know what that is. Has that got to? Oh yeah, that's got to be taken away. So that's not quite right. Oh well, there's options, but my eye's going to this. You know what I'm thinking though? I haven't seen this. I'm going to paint the body, no doubt. I think I'm going to paint the chassis as well. I like that gunmetal Tamiya paint, so I think I might paint this red chassis, not the inside. Oh, I suppose it'd be to both sides. Yeah, I'll give that give it a very light priming, and that gunmetal colour would look great for this. When you flip it over, it looks like the real underside of a car. I like that gold though. I do like that as is. Now, in doing that though, we're adding a slight bit more weight to this, the weight of the paint. It's minimal of course, but you've got to think, how's that going to affect it? I think it'll be okay, but before I do it, I'll have a bit of a look around, see if anybody's saying, no, don't do that. Yeah, I just see this one here that Dave Volk has experimented with. It's cool. You flip it over and you can see it's 3D printed plasticky kind of vibe going on when you turn one of these over. Yeah, it's plastic, but it's looking more like a car, you know. If I'd only take the time to paint that gunmetal, that would look really cool when you flip it over. So I'm thinking maybe the same thing with this. Scream at me if I'm wrong. Well, don't scream, just a polite little message saying, don't paint the chassis. Don't do it. Okay, what else we got? That's it. Alright, now, that's all I've got in this bag. There's some unusual options here. I'm not quite sure why they're thrown in. You're getting a ton of stuff in the pack. There are a few things not there that you've got to think about. So, for example, how does this mount to the body, right? How do we attach those? I don't know, so there'll be some videos. This obviously attaches there, but you're going to need the correct nuts and bolts to do that. And I'm thinking I might be able to use some of the ones left in here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 I can take and use. That might actually get the job done. However, this attaches to that. Again, I've got some bits and pieces in there I think I can use or adapt for that reason. Of course, we need the screws, the bits and pieces. So again, I'm not sure about that. But what we got here, it's looking great. Yes, we need the screw assembly. I think the slotted thing will have everything I need in there because it's still attached. I don't know if you can see in there. So I can use the little washers, little screws. I think they'll be pretty much the standard size. It all should fit together. That's cool. Nice fit. Very nice. Little, yes. I think this is going to be more fun than a cookout on a hot summer's day. Yeah. That's great. Alright, so I've got to do a little bit more research, shall we call it. See what are the ideal parts, the you know, there's the bushings, the axle, spacers, etc., etc. Quite a few extra bits and pieces to make this a complete thing. The mounting, that's a mystery. I've got to get to the bottom of that. So we're going to need canopy glue for these. We're going to need the best kind of glue for gluing on the spoiler and not making a mess. And we've got to figure out what actually attaches this to that, how we get to mount the car. Yeah, so bit of a mystery, but look at that. Isn't that brilliant? Fantastic. And I love this and this. This is cool. Yeah, oh, we need the screws for that as well. So looks like I'll be online shopping for all these little bits and pieces, all these little parts. I don't actually have any of that stuff, so this is forcing me at long last to start diving in, seeing what's available, seeing, you know, what's needed for this, what different sizes, different gauges, different kinds. And once again, a learning experience, but a necessary one, and by the time we get through it all, we'll be all the better off because we'll be wiser, smarter, and slightly older, slightly greyer. Yes, hopefully by then I'll have a grey hair hanging out of my left nostril to balance the one that keeps popping out of the right one unexpectedly. Yes, anyway, that is fantastic. Once again, a massive thank you to Harry and Home Racing World. Now, am I correct in assuming that George at Area 51 has printed these, or is this Harry did these? I'm not too sure. Again, I'll look into all that, but this is going to be great. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to do this one. And you know, oddly enough, I was just looking on Facebook, and this week here in Queensland, Brisbane, Queensland, there's a giveaway of one of these, and it's like a gold yellow, and it's just calling out to me. It's a $10 entry fee. I'm going to jump online and enter it because can't be a coincidence. I've got to win that car, have it parked in the driveway, and then I can use it as the reference for this one. You know, what to paint, what to put where. I know there's a badge that goes there. Not going to bother with that. But I do have grand plans to make this really, really, really nice. Still haven't sorted on a colour. I was going to go with a blue and then a blue wash, a blue, you know, I don't even know what they call it technically, but going from blue to fiery red. Now I'm thinking I really like that gunmetal grey colour that the little Legend kits were done before I put all the corrosion over them. I don't want to corrode this one up, but that light gunmetal looked absolutely fantastic. Add a few of these fancy decals before we do a clear coat. I think this is going to look really, really cool. There it is out of the bubble wrap. An entire near mint condition original Scalextric Battle of Endor set with everything included. It's got all the artwork. These are the things that go all around it. But most importantly, how can we put suppose. Carefully. It's got all the, there's the brochure, all the instructions, and we got the speeder bike. We got the puke sky jerker one, and instead of the stupid fucking teddy bear one, we got the proper trooper, cyclone trooper. Puke shit burger and cyclone trooper. They'll be zipping around the place. Here's their little car base that they sit on, and these will run on the Carrera as well. Everything's included. It's all there. Controllers. I've tentatively got a Scalextric set, although, yeah, it's got the Scalextric corrosion. It's a genuine article. It is a Scalextric start, so I'm not too sure on all the different sets. I gather this is like Carrera Go, so it's like a basic thing. I'll investigate it. But how good is that? How good is that? Score. Cool as that. Well, Slot Car Adventurers, last week you saw a lovely surprise package arrive from the US, care of one Mr. Harry Wise from Home Racing World. And included in that was a selection of awesome sauces to try. And little do you know that on social media, or rather just the messenger, they are asking for a taste test video. So I am obliging. I'm doing the taste test video. I can't wait to try these. And the aioli. It's called donkey sauce. Donkey sauce, yes. It's an aioli. I've already done the sniff test. It's safe. So I think I'll try a chip. We call them chips in Australia. Potato fries. What do I call them in the US? Fries? Fries? Chips here. So I'm going to try the donkey sauce. Yeah, see, I'm not faking. It's on there. Here we go. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ah, Jim. Oh, that's yummy. Yummy. Gotta love that donkey sauce. Oh. Okay. Survived the donkey sauce, chewing with my mouth open. Let's actually have a nice bit of steak. Alright, so let's try this one. It's called the sweet and spicy. So, I've got no drinks on hand in case this is incredibly spicy. We'll just have to tough it out, won't we? Okay. Let's really dab it in there. If it's gonna do this right, let's do it right. Oh, there's a kicker. Oh, bloody hell. It's mild spicy. Yeah, very, very mild, but very nice, very nice. It's, what do we have here that's like that? Just typical sweet chili sauce, I think we call it out here. Very much like that. I'm gonna have some more, but with a chip this time. Uh-oh, the chip stuck. Yeah, lots. That's very nice. Both, that's oh, there's the kick. Whee! Yeah, it's mild. All right, let's have a little bit more meat on our fork. So this one is Blues Hog Original. How good is that? Been looking forward to this one. Don't know if it's spicy. I didn't read that far. Lots on there. Got to taste it, eh? That's different. That's awesome. Let's have some more of that. Quick smart. Come on, fork. Let's really taste it. Get it on there. Oh yeah, there's heaps. That's brilliant. So that leaves Kinders, or the Kinders? Kinders. Is that Kinders or Kinders? You don't know? I thought you'd be up on all this stuff. Thank you. Kinder's barbecue sauce, and this is a honey hot. Oh, it's hot. Okay. A little bit of meat, a bit more rump on the fork. Here we go. And again, let's just dive in, get it in there. Plenty of that hot sauce. Definitely going to taste it. Nice. Where's the kick? Honey hot. I must have missed it. Let's try again. Try again. Wings. Dab it in there. There's plenty on there. Nice. Well, I give them all top marks. Oh, there's the kick. Little bit, just a little bit. I give them all top marks, but I tell you what, my favourite, they're all fantastic, even the donkey sauce. My favourite, depending on what mood you're in, I guess, this one's got a nice kick to it. Really like that. And the Blues Hog. Yeah, I'm going to call that the winner. That's second. That's a tie for third. There you go. American sauces sent my way. There's a taste test. All brilliant. Try them out if you can get your hands on them, folks. That was a lot of fun, wasn't it? Slot Car Adventures, I'm off to a good start. I have some stickers in place. Check them all out. Even put one of my own there just to try it. Actually, he was quite tricky. I thought they were faulty for a moment. It was very difficult to peel off the backing sheet, but we're just gonna persevere. They're quality ones. These cost a little bit more. It came off eventually. Got the Three Amigos one. I thought it was a card. It's actually a sticker. I did figure that out. I've got DG Raceways there, Bonzas. So I got some space here and here. I got space here, and that's all. No, I'm going to extend that all the way down to the end there. So plenty of space in the main straight to add stickeroonies. Off to a good start. very pleased with that. And yes, I did this for a build project this week, and that is crash wall, crash fence. And I'm very, very chuffed with the way it turned out. Now, it was DG Raceway who suggested using some of this Bunnings basic gutter guard. I believe about $18.66 for a roll. There's heaps of it. I could have made enough crash wall for the entire layout. There's so much, I'm burping, so much in the roll. I had the little light poles from those cheap-assed AliExpress lights I used quite some time ago. I didn't want to use them again. But it turned out great. Now, of course, when you're bending it around, when you're bending the top over and you're bending it around like that, you get this, yeah, I've got to figure out how to perfect that. But it doesn't bother me. It all looks good. It really suits this section of the layout. And it's going to protect the wall rig from getting hammered by cars coming a little bit too quickly. But that seam is just really coming together. Got to fill it out with extra figures. Over there, I'm going to do a bit more like an entrance point. That's how the vehicles get in and around behind there. And while I was at it, I did a second one for down here. Yeah, this one's got it as well. How cool is that? Yeah, very happy. Now, the downside to this is I've done some laps, and some of the cars, the back end catches on the wire, the metal, and you can imagine what it's doing to the plastic car body. So we need some kind of strip along the base there. So I'm thinking maybe some of the old Scalextric just glued on like so. This is a nice soft plastic. If it collides with it, it's all good. Just glue that along the bottom there or something like that, or maybe some tires like this stacked around there. That might look really cool. I do like that effect. So thinking about it, haven't decided yet. But it definitely needs something, otherwise we're going to destroy all our cars. And some of these are, you know, they're collector type ones, limited edition. I don't want to destroy them. I want to keep them in good nick. But very happy with how it's turned out. It was crying out for something like that, definitely was. This end at the very least. So that's my project for this week. Very cool. Well, that arrived just in the nick of time to be included this week. Folks, I got a package!
Ooh, show us your package. Wow!
Yes, indeed. It's a package from one Mark from Slot Journal, one of my all-time favourite slot car channels, folks. If you haven't already, oh, what a silly thing to say. If you haven't, jump on over to Slot Journal. Hit the subscribe button, give him a like, dive in. One of my all-time favourite slot car YouTube channels. Mark does a great job with his content. Very informative, gives a bit of history, you know, on real cars, etc. Does some great builds. Does some really practical stuff as well, recycling old materials and turning them into awesome slot car scenery, etc. Just go and hit the subscribe button. There you go. Who's that? Is that? Oh, that could be Slot Car Hub. He's done another video, by the way. Jump on over and check out Slot Car Hub's latest video. It's all about his stomach. You'll see what I mean when you get there. Yeah. Showing off his stomach. I'm showing off my package. He's showing off his stomach. Yeah. All right. Let's open this from Mark. And it just arrived, so let's see. Lots of tape on there, Mark. He definitely didn't want the contents escaping through customs. I think I can just do that. I'm taking a risk here. Oh yeah, there's lots of bubble wrap inside. These package openings. It's like Christmas every week, isn't it? It's bloody fantastic. Mark did tell me about this a few weeks back, said he might have something heading my way. All right. He's recycling some packaging there. Let's see what he got. I don't know. What is it? Oh, vinyl record. Something to CDs, vinyl records. Is that what that is? Oh, it's a turntable stabilizer. Yes, I've got one of these, Mark. Hope you haven't sent me one. I've already got one. Yeah, well, they are good thing. They do stabilise. They do work if you get the right one. Now, let's figure out how to open this. Okay, it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. Basically, if I can figure out how to open the box, I'm welcome to the contents. Is that how it works? It's a tricky one. Meticulously... Oh, side ones there. There we are. Get those. Hurry up, Shane. Get it open. This is very intriguing. I'm going to peek first. Okay. All right. So we got a nice letter. Oh, and there's a clue of what he said. Thanks for all you do for our slot car community. Likewise, Mark. Likewise, mate. You got a great channel there. And once again, just like his builds, meticulously packaged. Look at that. Everything fits superbly. Oh, look what we got. Look at that. How good is that? Slot the Journal of Scale Model Car Racing. That is a fantastic sticker. Arrived with perfect timing. We've got a spot there for you, Mark, but it doesn't stop there. We've got this one. As a matter of fact, my other car is a Ferrari. Yeah, I like that. And a Lamborghini. Yeah. Slotosaurus Rex. That's got to be... Okay, I'm calling it. That's the best slot car channel sticker ever. Yep, I think that slot car hubby's in full agreement with me. That is fantastic. And especially with the new Jurassic World movie about to drop, timing is perfect. Anyone going to see that? I am. It's got Scarlett Johansson in it. I think that's a given, right? We have a doozy to front up and see that one. Yeah, did you see what I did there? Front up? I love this sticker. And it goes well with that one too. It's like... Yeah, this is the asteroid coming in to wipe out the dinosaurs, and it's slot car world now. It's just a world of slot cars. Yeah, how cool is that? That's brilliant. And yeah, this is really good. Okay, that's 3 stickers to fit along there. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Mark. This is like, who'd have known when I started my own channel, just to document what I'm doing each week on my layout. Oh, how cool is that? How cool is that? Just to document my own layout, and then you've got folks from all over the place. Yeah, now someone was just saying, why don't you Aussie channels all have kangaroos on your layout? It's a good point, I guess. I don't just have any kangaroo on my layout now. I got a boxing kangaroo. And this lady, she was just on a early morning jog, and this kangaroo's jumped out of a bush going, come on, I'll take you on. Oh, the kangaroo's going to win because he's like a kickboxing kangaroo. They use their feet. That's the deadly part, isn't it? Kick you in the nuts, you're down for the count. And this dude... That's not... Who on earth is that? Could that possibly be a caricature of yours truly? I'll have to get me cargo pants out. That sort of looks familiar, and the black shirt. I'm trying to... there's a bit of a fight going on, and I'm trying to split it up. Hey, Mr. Kangaroo. I know she messes up your early morning walk every morning, these joggers, but that's no reason to put on the boxing gloves and biffle one. Come on, play fair. Yeah, That is fantastic. I can't believe it. Thanks a lot, Mark. That's brilliant. That is so good. I've actually got a kangaroo on the layout, and it's a boxing kangaroo. This is awesome. Oh gosh, there's some great folk out there. Can't wait to send you back some. I've got some stickers now too, Mark. I'll send you a couple actually. I've got a Aussie Slot Car Show bunch of stickers being sent my way, so I'll send you one of those as well, mate. Thank you very much for that. Those figures are fantastic. Brilliant. Is there anything else in here? Just in case I missed something? No, that's all. That's all the stuff. That's brilliant. Okay, and yeah, I just wanted to check so I didn't miss something extra funny. That is great. Well, folks, another week and another package. How cool is that? So where will we put these stickers? See, I've got my extension done. How's that? And we've got this space here as well. I'm waiting on a Slot Car Hub sticker. That's what I'm waiting on. Look at those. Well, I might have to put that one straight. Bit of it. I'm liking the angles. That's the thing. Yeah. I'll figure it out. I've got to wait for a few other stickers to arrive and we'll work out the placement, but that is fantastic. How good is that? Boxing kangaroo. Just brilliant. Thanks a lot, Mark, and I can't wait to see your next video, mate. Thank you. And on that note, we've come to the end of another week, folks. Just like that. And what an episode, including a taste test. I thought that was great fun. And let me put out the challenge to a whole bunch of other slot car related YouTube channels out there. Let's make June the month of taste tests. I want to see some taste test videos. The wackier, the better. Taste test videos. Yeah, let's try some of those, hey? Have a bit of fun with it. This is going to be so good. I can't wait. Folks, don't forget to jump on the Slot Car Corner website in the US. Click on the 3A3D collections page and have a look at all the new kits. Jump on these. I think these are going to be a lot of fun. It'll be so interesting to see what everybody comes up with their builds. So cool. And this area here, basically what you're looking at was somewhat of a place mark or a placeholder. I did have the Mad Max vehicle sitting there, but it was a 1/24 scale, a little bit too big. But at one point I mentioned I might do something here with the Pat figures. Pat and tentatively Andrew's mate Charles, and there's a three-legged chicken there, but look, they're now permanently attached to the super cheap auto half gantry because they're watching the rock and roll show, aren't they? So I think that's a great spot. I really do. So I might be going back to my original plan of what I was going to do up here, which means moving this out of the way. That was reused from the old layout, so it's easily removed. Look, you can see movement at the station there. That's going to come off easily. I've got a particular building to put together, another magnetic racing kit. There's signage to go with it. This twirly might even be in the way. I might have to move it forward a bit, but I'm thinking that with that out of the way, there might be enough room to do what I originally envisaged after all. So we shall see. Or maybe something like it, a little bit different. So in the coming weeks, I think I'll hook in and do that. I've also got to build another, like a Tower of Terror thrill ride to go where that Aussie Slot Car Show Live twirly is sitting. Got to finish off that area in there. And then that's and that's all the major pieces installed. Then it's a matter of doing the fine detail. Now, this Citadel crane is part of said fine detail. There's tons of stuff to do like that. Little touches here and there, Lots of figures to paint, populate the area, all sorts of little quirky scenes. And what I'm shooting for is if you're here in person or even on camera, you can have a look around this layout, and everywhere you look, there's something different, something hidden perhaps, some little detail, something funny, something quirky, something downright, yeah, who knows. I just wanted to make it a very interesting theme park themed race layout. Lots of fun, but we're definitely getting towards the end of it. I've said it before, once you see me starting to tack on a border around the whole table, that's pretty much the cue, which means we've neared the end. So folks, stick around. We're definitely barreling towards completing the slot car room, and who knows what we do beyond that. Maybe that's the end. Maybe that's the end. I don't know. We'll have to see what the slot car popularity situation is at that time. You know, it's up and down. The start of this week was a bit. I think that 24-hour NSR epic basically tired everybody out for a few days there. The last thing we wanted to know was slot cars. Give us a break. Got the bug back again about 2/3 the way through the week, and here we are. Yeah, so folks, once again I said I might be taking a break this week. Famous last words, and then all of a sudden I've got content. I might as well edit it together and put it up. Same again next week. I really want to take a break, but if I come up with something, I'll put out a video. But if you don't see a video from me next week, it'll be the week after. Some big projects coming up next. So I'll see you on the very next episode, whenever that may be, of Hugh's Garage Slot Car Adventures. Wow, look at that. Magnetic Racing's brand new packaging. Oh, that looks pretty amazing. Look at all the work that's gone into that. Hang on, that's my layout. Huh.